You can't time travel, but your phone has the internet from 5 years in the future. What do you search for first? Lottery numbers, stock prices, my name. You may ask why my name, but it's very simple as I then can learn if I died until then, or got caught for some asset, and are still in prison. Edit. Whoa, I didn't expect anything. Many thanks for the awards and upvotes. Heavy update there yet? Hey up cherish 2015, while you can okay. Cure for type 1 diabetes. Doctors have been saying it's 5 years away for a while now. Biggest crisis in the last 5 years. I would start a blog on my PC and then switch to my phone to check if it now has updates from the future. If so, my future self could talk to my present self. I could read about my mistakes and try to avoid them. If a post disappears, that would mean that I did it right. Edit. Holy yes it, thank you for all the likes and awards. Betty White and Keith Richards. I assume they'll both be alive, but I want to know for sure. I'd search to see if The Winds of Winter has been published yet. All sports VTTing wins of the last 5 years. Nintendo Directs. Then I'll make predictions for a lot of things Nintendo will do, but I'll phrase it in an increasingly implausible way. After a few Directs, people will hopefully catch on and start believing everything I say. After 5 years, assuming I can't look into the future again, I'll start making random mess it up and watch the internet argue about my predictions. Surely this can't be real, but his track record is impeccable. Stock prices in 2025. Save up to buy a share. Profit. 2020 election results lol. How close are we to be able to go to Mars? I'd try to be like Bill Murray's character by the end of Groundhog Day. Find out if there's any needless deaths from preventable accidents that I may be able to change. Obviously I'd have won the lotto too. This would give me plenty of resources and free time to become a local superhero. Edit. Based on the Shirley edition from the 90s. Lottery numbers the last 5 years. Easy peasy. Well, I went to Reddit and found this post. Hello from 2015. Bitcoin price history. Minecraft cave update. Edit. OMFG. GTA 6th release date. Lotto numbers. Sports results. Stock market stats. Grays. Sports. Almanac. I search PRN to see if the industry has gotten over its step-family obsession. Ghislaine Maxwell suicide date. Besides the obvious lottery, election, myself, etc. I would want to see if opera made a comeback after the pandemic, or if the virus was the final nail in the coffin of this art form, which has been slowly headed towards its demise for decades now. Edit. I should have said here that I'm a huge opera fan, and I hope I'm wrong. And I'm not talking about the web browser. My name plus obituary. If I get more searches. 2020, 2024 election results. Covered vaccine FDA approval parent company. TSLA, GOOG, APPL, FB prices. S. Stock market. And not tell any fucking one. Like a fax from future me. Do not drink that coffee. Find out when the coronavirus was eradicated and invest in stocks accordingly. Dank memes from the future, so I can pre-repost them for that sweet karma. Covered Siri, then cute kittens. Is Stone Ocean animated? If Blizzard still has Diablo 4 in development, if I'm alive, if so, then to see if I'm divorced. Outcome of sporting events, so I can place some bets. Also, I'd look up if my favorite music artists were still alive, so if they were to die I could warn them. Wish I could have done this with Adam McAyoch of the Beastie Boys. I'll write all the future match results, and I'll use it on the lottery, and I'll make money with it. Queen Elizabeth. If there were more searches available, then probably see which countries still exist as they are now. See how COVID-19 played out. Memes so I can make an accurate this is a meme from the future. Then see what are the biggest breakthroughs of science in the last 5 years. Probably at least medicine and energy. Also obviously lottery numbers or something. I would check my mails and message apps to find out how I'm doing in the future. If the phone continuously updates so that it always show the internet of in 5 years, then I would probably look for scientific breakthroughs like fusion and also for catastrophes. Then I would start writing messages to myself like a diary so I can see them in the present. And also in 2025 I would start copying the messages from then in 5 years and send them to myself so I can see the messages of the next 100 years assuming I live that long. Edit. I probably would write a script that copies the messages for me. My son to make sure he's still alive. He's chronically suicidal and should be on his own by then. I worry about it. If I had unlimited searches I'd probably look up the Reddit front page first. There's a lot of information in there that will give a good general explanation about that time period, and from there on I could search up anything that seems interesting while already having some context. Is Betty White still alive? Time travel, practical application. I asked my 14-year-old as a conversation starter. He replied, "Big Beotti beaches." Bold of you to assume we'll make it another 5 years. Is Hunter x Hunter back yet? My family members' names. I want to know who to call and go see every chance I get if they don't have that much time left. Lottery numbers. Covered vaccine. Hentai. Cat girls. Weird, it just stops 3.5 years from now. Cryptocurrency status. Wars or terrorist attacks that have happened so that we can avoid them or prepare for stuff like pandemic and natural disasters early. I'm still just going to scroll Reddit. Ed create a Reddit thread asking what people would search for if they had access to internet 5 years ahead of time. Mind blown.